follow-up video to all the suggestions. People were telling me to watch Salo. I've already done multiple videos on Salo. It is one of my absolutely favorite movies. Yeah, I highly suggest anybody that can watch really rough stuff. This has SA, the T word, psychological, physical. It's a rough watch, but it's beautiful, and I think it's very meaningful and very, very powerful. Another highly suggested one is Hendry Portrait of a Serial Killer. I questioned for the longest time if I watched the correct movie. It is so bad. It is so bad. It is so cheesy. It is so outdated. The acting is so bad. I don't really have anything to say. I don't understand. Yeah. Next, a while ago, I was told to watch Philosophy of a Knife. I enjoy this movie. It's also a very boring watch, I'm going to be honest with you. It follows Unit 731, and the reason why I really appreciate this film is because I think it's really important. It shows the atrocities that the Japanese did. Mainly, I believe it was on the Russian soldiers. They would just abduct people from the streets and then do human experiments and imprison them for life, basically. In real life, no one made it out of that place alive. They got rid of the babies while they were still babies. They tested, extreme temperature, how long it would take for someone to freeze or explode, or the effects of getting STIs, or anything you can possibly think of that is horrible to do to anybody. They did it there. That's where a lot of our knowledge comes from. That, and obviously the Holocaust. And it's horrible. It is absolutely horrible, but I think it's a very important watch because I had never heard of Unit 731 before that film. And since then, I have researched it, and it's horrific, but it's part of our history, and history is very important to remember. The next two I'm not really going to talk about because they're so well known. People always suggest Eden Lake. Phenomenal film. Highly suggested to anybody. Phenomenal. Next is Martyrs. I'm sure you already know that. Do not watch the remake. Do not watch the remake. The original is phenomenal, amazing, perfect. It's a perfect film. A lesser known one that people had told me to watch was Feed. And I remember an ex of mine showed me the film, and I've never seen another film like it. It follows the detective, and he's investigating these people that are dying under suspicious circumstances, and then he's led to this underground internet world of people being force-fed. It's very weird. If you have a phobia against severely obese people, it's a rough, interesting watch. I don't really know how to describe this movie. I probably did a really bad job. It's nothing like you've seen before. I promise. Suggestions is an Asian one. It's Audition. I watched that maybe last week. I had never seen it before. I was bored out of my mind. I'm not very good with Asian horror. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. I can't really tell you what that movie was about because I was so confused. I mean, I guess it has its gross out moments, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a little slow, but I don't get it. Its Audition would be grotesque. This movie is about a surgeon who is failing at life, basically, and he decides to abduct this couple off the street, and then he brings them in, and then he starts, just and slicing and all that good stuff, and things come out. it's gross. You'll probably look away while some of the T word stuff is happening. It's pointless. It's just a shock film. If you're wanting to watch just like, a shock film with a lot of gore, watch it. The effects are really not good though. The acting is really not good. It's just shock. Next is a movie I just saw on Tubi. It is Trauma. I actually watched this, I think, a year or two ago. It is basically trying to be a Serbian film. And they try to be even more extreme and push it with the SA and the R word. And it's just like, all right, dude, just stop. Just stop. If you don't know this movie, it's about like this basically like father and son type team. They're not actually father and son. It's like a team with that dynamic, and they break into this place and they SA and R word a bunch of girls that are staying there, and then the girls, want to come back for revenge, and we learn this whole like story and allegory to the people's past, and it's crazy, and it just tries to be shocking. Really, really shocking, and I thought it was really cheesy, and they tried really hard, and it just didn't work.